What up, y'all? Black Balloons, you know what it is. Coming back with a quick video about portals, right? So all kind of portals. Uh, Portals through technology, through black mirrors, your cell phone, your TV. And if you don't notice by now, they're all black, like a black mirror. You know, you can see yourself when you're walking past the TV. When it's cut off, you can see yourself for a reason. Even in your phone, when your screen is just black, you can still see yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's a black mirror, just like the show Netflix, which is kind of like huge predictive programming for the masses of people, right? So if you wonder why technology is such on an up end right now in 2020, all kind of different cell phones, all kind of different streaming sites, all kind of different TVs, different versions of TVs, Apple Watches, iPads, everything. All this stuff has a black mirror, you know what I'm saying? You would wonder, you sit here and think about it like, why does everything have a black screen? Why can't it be, any kind of other color or whatever the case may be? Why can't it, just be something different than a black screen or black mirror, you know? And the answer is because they're portals, literally, from the spirit world. All kind of Neptune spirits and jinns and demons can access those portals and enter your life and enter your mind. When you sucked into all these TV shows that you may be watching from Netflix, Hulu, you know, excuse all this barking. That's basically to keep you kind of in that lower realm, especially thinking wise, mentally. So that's another way that we invite spirits into our lives, whether you know it or not. You don't necessarily have to be out here doing evil things and hurting people, hurting animals, just all the different kind of stuff that you can do, especially drinking alcohol, doing all kind of drugs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoking hella weed. If it's not for using it for health wise, then you basically abusing your body. You know. So yeah, there's many ways that you can invite spirits into your life, and one of the main ways is through all these portals. I swear, and I got those teeth took out, like really mess up my R's, like it's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, that's just another way that you're inviting them into your life, right? And there are many different kind of portals around the world. I'm sure y'all know about the Bermuda Triangle, whether you know that that's a portal or not, but that's like one of the biggest, most powerful portals there are on planet Earth. It's basically an interdimensional portal where you can access other dimensions. Not saying that we can, but it's mostly for the spirit world, and it's why when certain things fly over it, they lose all access to whatever they fly in. It's like huge electromagnetic field around there where nothing really works. That's why planes go there and you never see them again. It's just slipping into another dimension, and it's mostly used for spirits to access the dark side of the moon. And from there, who knows whatever else they can access. That's somewhere in the star system or whatever that may be. But it's mostly where like the highest fallen angels dwell at, in really, really cold places like that on the dark side of the moon, the part that you can't see. But you should know that. You should know that the moon has two sides. So yeah, that's kind of like another portal that exists around the world. There are more portals around like volcanoes, major volcanoes in the world. Those are the portals that lower realm spirits access. Like the draconians and the demons and stuff. They kind of come out of those spirits that are around volcanoes. And yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them, and it's kind of a really interesting topic because it just makes your mind go like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Just to hear that word portal is like, whoa. It's like a whole nother realm of knowledge right there. You know what I'm saying? But the things, like I said before, the things that are kind of like unimaginable, the things that you can't really sit there and most of the time believe to be true, most of the time are true. You know what I'm saying? The truth is stranger than fiction, and you got to remember that. You know what I'm saying? Things that you could just make up in your mind, you know, and you think it's make believe. The real truth out here, the real spirit world is way beyond that. So yeah, with that being said, like, you have to think about all these movies that are like, you know, sci-fi and, you know, fiction movies. Where do you think they get the stories from? You know, obviously not all of them are true, you know, because, you know, you can't really believe in space in the way that they you know, put it in movies. And, you know, other topics are a little exaggerated, but you know, mostly everything in movies, mostly, you know, I'd probably say 90 something percent is the truth, you know. And the things that you get put out in the news and other stuff like that is mostly fake, you know. So that's why I say, you know, kind of reiterate on the truth is stranger than fiction, you know, because they're not just thinking of all this stuff out of their heads, you know. They're not just, you know, coming up with these amazing movie ideas and stuff like that because it's just all just something they, you know, imagine or something like that. Most of it is true, you know. So the truth is will always kind of like prevail, you know. It'll either scare you or it'll enlighten you to find out more truth. And then from that point on, you'll kind of just be like in a damn rat race for the rest of your life, you know, depending on what kind of person you are, you know. And can you take some things that you find out to be true for what it is, or do you feel like, you know, you always got to continue to search down the rabbit hole because it gets deeper at every corner you turn, you know. There's almost no end to it, so you got to kind of watch it because sometimes it can be poisonous. So yeah, it's kind of like my little video on portals right now, you know, as I continue to dig deeper, you know, into myself, asking more questions and just seeking more knowledge, you know. Maybe I can come up with some more things about it because I know it's a real interesting topic, like I said. But yeah, I ain't gonna squeeze too much time up out of y'all, you know. Just come back with another video, keeping the information fresh, keeping it flowing, keeping it going. Anyway, Black Balloons, I'm out.